special cutting techniques as elevation. Welcome to our session. Today, we will be dealing with the procedure for elevation. I am going to help you discover your interest in this field. We will also discuss about the types of elevation.
Elevation is the angle from the client's scalp at which you raise the hair when cutting. Elevation creates graduation and layers and is usually described in degree. The elevation determines whether the hair is cut one length, graduated, or layered. The most used elevations are 45 degree and 90 degree. A general rule of haircut is the more you elevate, the more graduation you create. When you elevate the hair below 90 degree, you are building weight. When you elevate the hair at 90 degree or higher, you begin to remove weight or layer the hair. 3 categories of elevation. Low elevation. The hair from the bottom section third of the nape is held at its lowest point close to the neck. The purpose of the low elevation is to produce maximum bulk. This elevation is most effective when the hair is fine and thin. Medium elevation. The hair lifted straight out from where it grows, and the fingers remain parallel to the head. The shears must follow the angles of the fingers. This cut gives you a perfect width of layered ends. A medium elevation can be used on blonde hair. High elevation. Hair that is lifted to the top of its section results in the highest elevation. High elevation creates layers. A high elevation should be used on medium or thick hair, never on fine or thin hair. Sections. To divide the hair by parting into uniform working areas for control. Subsections. Smaller sections within a larger section of hair, used to maintain control of the hair when cutting. Part or parting. The line dividing the hair at the scalp, separating one section of hair from another, creating subsections. Elevation creates graduations and layers and is usually described in degrees. In a blunt or one-length cut, there is no elevation. Elevations below 90 degrees build weight. Elevations of 90 degrees or higher remove weight or layer hair. Cutting line. The angle at which the fingers are held when cutting the line that creates the end shape. Also known as cutting position, cutting angle, finger angle, and finger position. The cutting line can be described as horizontal, vertical, diagonal, or by degrees. Guideline, also known as a guide. A section of hair that determines the length the hair will be cut. Located either at the perimeter or the interior. Usually the first section cut when creating a shape. 2 types of guidelines. Stationary guideline, traveling guideline. Stationary guideline. does not move. All sections are combed to the stationary guideline and cut at the same angle and length. Used in blunt cuts or hack cuts that use over direction to create length or increase weight. A stationary guide is a point to which all the hair is directed before cutting. A stationary guide is used in long layered hack cuts like the shag. Traveling guideline, also known as movable guideline, moves as the haircut progresses. Used when creating layers or graduated cuts. A traveling guide is one that moves with the area being cut. With a traveling guide, hair that has been previously cut is used to indicate the length of the next area to be cut. Haircuts like the basic circle cut and the pixie cut use a traveling guide. The result is layers with a uniform length. The skin, the body's largest organ, covers our entire exterior and protects our internal organs from contaminants and infections. It acts as a cushion and is crucial for good health. Dermatology is the study of skin conditions, and dermatologists specialize in its treatment. The skin's composition includes water, protein, fat, chemicals, and minerals. The skin comprises 3 layers: epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis, which vary in strength, function, and thickness. Epidermis. The Greek word epidermis means over or upon, referring to something located above the dermis layer. It specifically denotes the outermost layer of the skin. There are 5 sublayers of epidermis: stratum corneum, stratum lucidum, stratum granulosum, stratum spinosum, stratum germinativum. Color theory. It is essential for makeup artists as it helps them recognize and match skin tone, corrective makeup, complement natural coloring, blend in prosthetic pieces, and create realistic casualty effects. Color is light, and the circle of colors is called a color wheel. The color wheel. The color wheel is a visual aid to understand the principles of color and color theory. The color wheel has 12 colors: 3 primary colors, 3 secondary colors, and 6 tertiary colors. It explains how to mix colors to create new ones. Primary color. A set of primary colors or primary colors consists of colorants or colored lights can be mixed in varying amount to produce a range of colors. Primary colors are red, blue, and yellow. Secondary colors. These are color combinations created by the equal mixture of 2 primary colors. On the color wheel, secondary colors are located between primary colors. According to the traditional color wheel, red and yellow make orange, red and blue make purple, blue and yellow make green. Tertiary color. The combination of primary and secondary colors is known as tertiary or intermediate colors. Due to their compound nature, blue, green, blue, violet, red, orange, red, violet, yellow, orange, and yellow, green are color combinations you can make from color mixing.
In the session video, we discussed procedure for elevation, 3 categories of elevation, guidelines for haircut based on the length. We hope it sparked your interest. Thank you.